Bam, we're back on. Okay, here we go. So it says, anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. All right. In this love, God was made manifested among us, that God sent his Son into the world so that we might live through him. Let's stop right there. Now, the first part of this verse says, anyone who does not love does not know God. We know that God is love, and that's a clear understanding. God is love. And because God is love, we understand what love means when we know God. When we are awakened, when we have an awakening within us, it's because of the love that God has shown to us. It's because of the love that God has provided for us that we understand what love really means, that we understand what love truly is. If we do not understand what love is, then we are not awakened. We will be dead spiritually if we do not understand what love is. And love is not the type of love that a man has for a woman or vice versa. It's a love that you have, a common love that you have for everyone. See, me, I had to learn through my experiences of what love really meant for someone else, not someone that I was involved with or engaged with, not someone that I grew up with, like a family member or so on. I have to have a genuine love for everybody, because everybody I have to see as a creation of God, of God's creation. So I had to look at that. I had to see that in other people. I had to observe that in other people, of how important it is to see how other people are engaged in life, to see how other people are awakened in life by seeing them walking around, by seeing them talking, and to see them existing. And because I see that, I always tend to gravitate to people to say, all right, well, I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you're alive. I'm happy that you're involved. I'm happy that you are, that you exist. We spoke about that yesterday. Your existence, my existence. So now we are looking at what it means to be awakened. You have to have a level of love. You have to show a level of love to everybody, not just the people that you know, not just the people in your congregation, not just the people that you were raised with. You have to show a level of love to everyone that is around us. In order for you to be alive, in order for you to be awakened and help others to be awoken, there's a level of love you have to show to others. My sister Almond Joy said Matthew 22. So let's look at Matthew 22, 37 to 39. We're going to get back. We're going to get back to our verse of focus. We want to get back to our verse of focus, but we want to take a time and take a look at that. And it said, this is Matthew 22, and it said in 37, and he said to them, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. That is the great and first commandment. And the second one like this is, you shall love your neighbor as yourself, which it connects all with what we're doing, what we're talking about here. Thank you for that, Almond Joy. I truly appreciate you. As always, I always appreciate you. Now, back in First John, it all comes together. If you have love for God, you have to have love for other people. You have to be concerned with another person's life and what another person is going through. You have to be concerned with what they're doing and what they're engaged with. Despite what I feel about our political system, I still have to have a genuine love for everyone who is working in that Oval Office, even the leader of that Oval Office. Despite what I feel towards them, despite what I feel about what they're doing to the country and what they're doing behind closed doors, I still have to have a genuine love for them, because I have to care about their existence. At the end of the day, they have families, they have friends, people that they are close with. Yes, Yo Gotti, yes, a little bit of a late start this morning. A little bit of a late start, but that just means we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna extend it past the 8 o'clock hour that we usually stop at, because we started early. We started late. Yeah, definitely. But tomorrow, tomorrow I don't know. I might be on 4 a.m. Because tomorrow I don't even know what sleep means tomorrow. I gotta enjoy 24 hours of my birthday, so I will be up and I might be broadcasting. So you already know what this is. So again, there has to be a level of love that you show to everybody. You have to be concerned with everybody's way of life. You have to be concerned with everybody, even though a person may not believe the same things you believe. They may not be part of your congregation. They may not be part of your family. They may not be part of your circle. You still have to have a genuine love for them because they are still living and breathing creatures. They're still living and breathing. When you cut them, they bleed red just like you. They have the same heart. Well, not the same heart. They have a physical heart. Let's put it like that. They have a physical heart within them. There is so much that goes on within them. So it's something that you can be aware of as well. The Bible says that in this, the love of God was made manifested among us. Because we know God and we know what love is, God's love is manifested within us. Because God's love is manifested within us, we are now awakened. We are no longer asleep like someone who is knocked out. We are now awakened. And when you are awakened and when you see things for yourself and when you see the things around you and when you notice the things around you, then you can be able to grasp and understand the importance of being alive, the importance of another person being alive. That's when you get to realize this. That's when you get to understand where we are going and where we're coming from. It's such a beautiful thing when you do see someone who was once sick, someone who was laying in a hospital bed, and you go to visit them, and you're looking at them, you say, man, I wish I could do more to help you. And then they say, oh man, your prayers are enough. You pray for them and you leave out. You think that everything is good and everything like that, and then a couple weeks later you hear that they're out the hospital. It's always been a great feeling for me to know that someone who was once sick, someone who was once in a bad situation is now awake, is now walking around, feeling better. It makes you feel better because now you see that they're being healed. You see them back on their own 2 feet. You feel good about that. At least you should. I enjoy seeing things like that. I love seeing things like that because I'm always encouraged to see people come back from a position where others have already counted them down, where others already written them off. I love to see somebody come back and prove that they're going to be stronger than they were before. I love seeing when someone proves that they are not going to be a vegetable in a hospital bed, but they are going to rise again and they are going to take hold of their lives.